and people are taking all different types of medications, and I think about the insulin, just all the things, the high blood pressure, high cholesterol, all the medications. Again, I'm not saying people shouldn't, whatever, maybe, but how do you know it's okay to be taking all those together? Does your pharmacist, are you going to different pharmacies?
You have to be nervous enough to make sure that they're following the rules. You have to appreciate the danger of the drugs enough to make sure that those that are handing it out are following the rules and not accepting contracts from insurance companies that'll pay them $1 to fill a prescription. Because that's how they're squeezing out their competition. That's why we have no more independent pharmacies in our little towns anymore. It is why all that volume has been funneled in onto the shoulders of a few pharmacists who are filling 500 prescriptions a day, is that these pharmacies chains are signing contracts with your prescription card saying, I'll do it for $1. And somebody says, well, I'll do it for 50 cents.
It's a bidding war.
It's a bidding war, and they bidded it down. So it's just like when the inspections. When I get inspected by the FDA, one of the questions they want to know is, how much money did I make last year? I don't have to give them a specific number, but they say between 50 and 100,000, between 100,000 and 200. They want me to tell them to stop when they get to the range. Okay, why? If I made $5.5 million last year, they're going to know. You would think something's up.
Wouldn't you?
You would. Well, total opposite side of that. How much are you accepting to fill a prescription for? $1. Wouldn't you think something is up?
Yeah.
Wouldn't you want to ask, how are you filling a prescription for $1? These patients, the customers go in and they yell at pharmacists. They're impatient. They want to wait in line. Why isn't my prescription ready? My doctor should have called it in. We don't have your right insurance card. Your group number is wrong. Your ID number is wrong. You're on your husband's plan now. That drug isn't covered. We got to call the doctor and wait 24 hours for the doctor to call the insurance company just to get the drug covered, and blah, blah, blah. You would think we were making $100 off every prescription we made to go jump through all these insurance hoops. We're making $1. The independent pharmacy local to us for an entire year averaged 66 cents loss on every prescription they filled. A loss of 66 cents. That's how much they've bid it down to. The Board of Pharmacy shouldn't care how much, and they don't. They don't care how much you make per prescription. That's not any of their concern. The Board of Pharmacy doesn't even care who purchases the prescription, whether the customer does, whether it's a friend of somebody, whether it's an insurance company, they don't care about the financial transaction. The only thing they should care about is whether the rules are being followed. And if the rules say there's a certain amount of information you should gain, there's a certain amount of time you need in order to make sure it's legitimate purpose, it's safe, and you should spend a little bit of time talking to the patient on its use. That is what should be the concern of the Board of Pharmacy, to go in and take a look to make sure that this is happening. We know it's not. But you're not going to get any changes in this system unless you can get the public to say something about it, to have a little bit of outrage. So I ask my friends on Facebook and social media, share this stuff.